Retrospectiva do capítulo anterior. Pessoal, capítulo 3 foi pesado. Tamo junto, pessoal. Chapiço gameplay. Bora pra mais um gameplay do Alan Wake. Mano, eu tô gostando muito dessa gameplay. Esse jogo é excelente. Agora eu entendi porque a franquia Alan Wake é tão exaltada, né, por seus fãs. Então tamo junto. Bora nessa gameplay fantástica. Capítulo 4, a verdade é nós. Here we go.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Ih, cara, ele vai estar na clínica agora.
Hartman, I fell. I had to give you a sedative.
Hartman.
Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. What? Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various
Estão querendo convencer que ele tá louco.
differentiated schizophrenia.
Estranho, né?
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Pra mim, todo mundo nessa cidade que ele foi passar as férias faz parte desse pessoal das sombras aí. Deve ser um complô da cidade pro pessoal que vai visitar, certeza. Mas, né, saberemos disso só no final. Então, fica aí minha dedução. Se eu tiver certo,
I felt groggy.
eu sou bravo
Whatever Hartman had
demais.
bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television.
Caralho, tem uma máquina de datilografar aqui da época do
Focus.
que Judas perdeu a bota. Dá pra abrir nada aqui. Nada aqui.
The door was
Ixi,
locked.
não dá pra sair
I
não.
was a prisoner here.
E aí, pessoal, tem como abrir aqui pra mim? Valeu. Chegou na hora, hein, campeão.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
E aquele segurança ali?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm.
Por que você trouxe o
I get the
segurança?
message.
Tá com
Loud
medo?
and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan.
Tá com medo de tomar outro socão no nariz? É por isso que ele tá com o band-aid ali no nariz. O Alan deu um socão nele na delegacia.
Now, why don't you come with me?
Deu um socão de boxe que ele tava merecendo.
Over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Beleza, siga o Dr. Hartman.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except
Tô
for
gostando
one
desse segurança aqui, hein?
particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage
Ó,
creativity as a
Lane.
part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
De saúde.
I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get
Esplêndida,
this
né?
thing under control if we work together.
Ainda bem que eu coloquei essa tradução PTBR no jogo. Dá pra entender a história toda. Beleza, bora de elevador. Sedentarismo tá monstro, né? Não consegue subir escada não, tio. E lá, cadê o segurança? Achei que ele ia vir
From
também.
past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode.
Será que vai acontecer
So
alguma coisa
I'm
ruim aqui?
just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept
Eles estão tentando
this.
convencer que ele tá louco e tentando convencer a ele
And
que
you couldn't face
a
that.
esposa dele tá morta.
You're suffering from hallucinations.
A ambientação desse jogo é muito boa, né? Pra um jogo de 2010.
Unusual thinking, an obsession about light and
Excelente.
darkness, a feeling that
Dou nota 8
everything
com louvor.
revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has
As
constructed an
folhagens,
elaborate
as
fantasy
plantinhas aqui.
scenario in which your writings are affecting reality.
Cara, esse doutor fala
She
pra
has been
porra.
kidnapped and supernatural
Deixa eu ver esse
forces
quadro
of
aqui.
darkness are trying to stop you.
Ah,
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot. So I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Caramba, a gente tá indo pra onde? Fim do
It's
mundo?
all in your head. You've been making it up.
Beleza, tá do lado de fora da clínica, dá pra fugir.
Your wife, no one
Aqui, ó, dá pra dar um socão no médico, pular o muro aqui e sair correndo pras montanhas. O que você acha, Alan? Eu acho que dá certo. Aqui, ó. Oh, dá um socão, pula aqui.
Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return.
As cadeiras,
I
cara.
know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it.
Achei que a gente ia subir a escada aqui. Ponto de controle alcançado. Beleza. Deixa eu ver se dá pra abrir aqui. Dá não. Vou ter que seguir o doutor mesmo. Nossa, esse relógio gigante aí. Deixa eu ver de pé. Dá pra ver. Além das sombras do conformismo, um milagre sob a luz aguarda. T.Z. Em memória de um bom amigo e poeta. Legal. Ih, tá começando a ficar com aquela neblina do ruim. Começou a ventar e tô gostando disso não, hein? Daqui a pouco vem o ruim gritar comigo. Olha que da hora. A água desse jogo, mesmo estando longe, até que é bonita. Olha o efeito dela, da luz se batendo nela. Muito bom. Caralho, a frente da clínica toda de vidro. Da hora. Tô gostando dessa tempestade não. Aí, doutor, não é melhor a gente entrar na clínica não? Tô prevendo tempo ruim pra hoje aqui. Bora entrar na clínica aí, por favor. Eu tô sem arma, sem lanterna, não tô a fim de ficar aqui não. Epa, isso que é aqui? Achei que era um aqui. Tá bom, doutor, você fala pra caralho. Só anda, só. Ih, a tempestade tá aumentando. Vamos entrar na clínica, doutor. Vai, vai, vai. Aí, ufa. Bora subir esse cara.
I let him talk. Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head. I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay focused.
Beleza, entrar na clínica é bom. Tô gostando de ficar fora não. Da hora. Os animais empalhados. Tem um jaguar. Um veado, o cervo da montanha. Isso aqui é isso daí. E tem uns caras doidos aqui.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Quem é esse doidão aqui? Ai, meu Deus do céu. Que porra que é essa?
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you
Porra
can't
que esse cara tá
decide what
falando?
kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress.
Karate Kid?
I'm happy
Porra que
to
é essa?
say. He works on video.
Aí, doutor, posso dar um socão nesse maluco?
It's trash, of course.
Deixa eu dar um socão.
It does involve
Get him
some
to the head.
small
Olha lá,
creative
Karate
effort,
Kid.
which
Ai,
makes
meu
him
Deus do céu.
receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Vou ficar perto desse doido, não. E essa mulher aqui? Tem uma velha que acha que é uma criança. É, o hospício tá bem, né? Tá bem
This way. Now,
frequentado.
notice the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Criaturas dilema. E caralho, segurança me dá uma brada, filha da mãe. Ó, da hora essa resolução aqui. Ixi, aqueles velhinhos estão aqui, os caras loucos. Os velhinhos do bar. Do bar não, da lanchonete no início do jogo. O que é isso aqui?
And these two
Ah, é
are
a caixa
the
do jogo.
Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor.
É a propaganda que foi passando na TV direto, é Night...
A
Como é que é?
heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called
Night
Old
Springs.
Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods.
Aí tem como mandar essa
After
segurança
the band
embora, tá me
broke up, they
incomodando.
lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced state.
Olha o tiozinho com a marreta do Chapolin.
They're well cared for.
Quem é das antigas tá
TLC,
ligado,
all
que o
that,
Chapolin
there's
é
more that can
elite.
be done. I'm afraid that
Chapolin é
the
tipo um
rock and roll
vingador da nossa
lifestyle
época.
has left its mark.
Aquele quadro ali com certeza dá pra ali, ó. Atrás do segurança.
No, that won't do.
Beleza,
I'm so
cutscene.
sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Mano, e as pinturas que aquele cara tá pintando lá fora lá? Olha só. É dos caras que tá possuído, fica olhando. Vamos ver se vai mostrar. Bem, acha que é um pirata. Ou ele perdeu um. Esse Thor aí tá acabado. É, com certeza, só sendo louco pra entender a loucura. Porque pra vocês estarem aqui, com certeza vocês estão loucos. Olha no jogo de 2010, a barbinha do bem, da hora.
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find
Então os
the
bens,
message.
estilo, bandana na cabeça, jaqueta preta do rock. Os bens tá estiloso. Olha lá, fica olhando, olha o cara pintando lá fora lá. Deixa eu ver esse arquivo aqui. Primeiro arquivo do capítulo. Zane podia sentir os poemas tomando forma. Criando universos, quando experimentava, imaginava que podia perceber a força que emergia das teclas de sua máquina de escrever. É isso daí, pessoal. Quem quiser ler, é só pausar o vídeo. Tamo junto. Deixa eu ver se dá pra ir lá fora. Não dá? Quero ver o que aquele velho tá pintando ali. Porra. Deixa eu ver se dá pra sair. Não falei que dava pra ler isso daqui? Bem-vindo à Clínica de Caldron Lake. E aí, pessoal, se quiser ler, é só pausar o arquivo. Aqui podemos dar-lhe ajuda especializada que precisa. Porém, observe o seguinte. Quem quiser ler, é só pausar o vídeo. É nóis. Cara, ainda tem mais. Seja paciente. Nossos pacientes têm problemas criativos de longo prazo. Não serão resolvidos da noite pro dia. Eu anotei isso daí. Epa, dá pra sair por aqui? Não dá. Deixa eu ver aqui. Dá pra voltar? Beleza, dá pra sair por aqui. Ah, agora eu acho que dá pra ver o cara, o que ele tá pintando ali. E aí, tiozinho, você viu alguma coisa que eu vi também, né? Pintei seu retrato. Oxi. Achei que você tava pintando ruim os caras que é possuído. Essa pintura não parece comigo, não. Olha a paisagem do jogo, muito louco. Vamos ver se dá pra ir por aqui. Não. Retorne ao seu quarto, beleza. Bora lá no meu quarto.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor
The doors were locked.
give the right
Meu quarto aqui em cima?
would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that
Lá vem esse
there's a
TV
shadow
doido
inside
aí.
my head.
Caralho, mataram um urso pra colocar no
Writing, everything else is a blur.
chão. E esse QR Code aqui? É do iFood?
Have been for days, but it's
Será que eu vou ganhar 12 esfirras por 99 centavos?
she's not human. It's not human. A dark presence
Alguém tem um
is
celular aí
all
pra ver o QR Code,
was
pessoal?
covered in clay
Alguém?
shadows.
Ou?
There's a hole in her
Eu acho que
chest
não.
where her heart should be.
Epa,
Hartman
tem
had mentioned that the
um...
power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work
Um
light on the
gerador.
balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
O gerador não está ativo, beleza. Daqui a pouco ele vai estar ativo. No quarto aqui, né? Beleza.
The
Cutscene.
white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
E... Olha o segurança lá. Falei que seu segurança tá estranho.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about.
Eu só preciso de lanterna e a minha arma,
Only
pessoal.
chance of getting out of here.
Só isso. Deixa eu ver se dá pra vasculhar as coisas aqui. Beleza, beleza. Agora tem aqui. Não dá pra ir aqui. Beleza. O que tem aqui na janela? Nada. Nada, nada. Acho que é isso aqui. E agora dá pra ativar o gerador aqui? Ainda não. Só vai dar quando aparecer o ruim lá. Os possuídos. Olha o arquivo aqui. Bora ver o que temos no arquivo. Barry na clínica. Hartman seguia falando, mostrando a Barry com orgulho cada detalhe do lugar. Falando sem parar dos seus troféus de caça, Barry estava impressionado. Mas tinha ido a negócios, levou sua voz e interrompeu o monólogo. É isso daí, pessoal. Barry tá na área. Só vou ver se tem alguma coisa aqui. Não, então vou descer lá pra ver o Barry. Força cruz aqui. Cadê o Barry? Ih, tem um café aqui. Coffee. Eita porra, peguei. Será que dá pra abrir? Peguei o chaveiro, pessoal. Deixa eu passar. Vai ao escritório de Hartman. Onde fica o escritório dele aqui? Acertei. Acertei, cara. Olha esse quadro aqui que dá.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Quem são essas 4 pessoas? Ali é o Hartman, o segurança. A doninha que foi... que desmaiaram ali, peguei a chave. E esse cara aqui é quem? Certeza eu vou descobrir daqui a pouco. Aí as pinturas que o Barry tá fazendo. É, aquele velho viu alguma coisa, olha. Mais um arquivo, bora ler. Monte decepciona Hartman. Hartman não estava feliz. Monte podia ver isso em seus olhos. Logo baixou a vista. Tinha sido um desastre. Sabia disso. É, o bagulho tá ficando louco. Cara, essa pintura aqui é sinistra, olha. Ali parece o Jason.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry.
Mano, eu sei que eu fico falando do filme Uma Noite Alucinante, desde o primeiro vídeo que eu tô falando isso. No filme Uma Noite Alucinante tem um toca-fita desses daqui, que invoca o ruim lá. Caralho, velho. Eu tenho certeza que o cara é fã de Uma Noite Alucinante. O cara que fez esse jogo. Certeza. Calma que eu tô abrindo a porta, Barry. Salve, Barry. Nossa, que susto. Quase não deu pra te ver com esses 1 metro de banha pro lado, hein? Essa porta que dá pra abrir, não. O escritório de Hartman. Beleza, achei minha arma. Só falta a lanterna agora.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Tiro na cara, isso daí.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Vamos trabalhar junto nisso, você não tem ideia.
Let's work together on this. You have no idea. Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake,
Here we
listen to me.
go.
This is a mistake. Don't you see?
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With
Ih,
your
fudeu.
ability and mine.
Lanterna, lanterna, luz. Ih, cara, dominou o Dr. Hartman. É só se ligar a luz, caralho. Peguei um arquivo, deixa eu ver esse arquivo aqui. Hartman assiste a queda de Wake. Hartman seguiu a queda de Alan Wake com seus binóculos. Quando o escritor tocou água, ele ordenou Jack que levasse o barco até ele. Esse doutor tá estranho mesmo. A parada aqui tá doida, bora embora. Bora sair. Ih, caralho, cadê a lanterna? Tô sem a lanterna, porra. Eita porra. Ih, caralho. Fudeu. Fudeu. Abre, abre, abre. Abre, senão você morre, cara. Tá tudo sendo dominado com essa porra. Abre, caralho. Fudeu, 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 fudeu. Vai, vai, vai. Porra. Puta que pariu. Cadê a lanterna? Lanterna, pessoal. Onde que vocês colocaram minha lanterna? Caralho, fudeu. Ai, caralho, tá fechado aqui o bagulho. Tem que subir lá pra cima. A lanterna deve estar lá. Caralho, velho. Os objetos aqui tá tudo dominado. Ah não, ligar o gerador aqui. Vai, vai, vai. Pelo amor de Deus, ela se cansou logo agora, caralho. Liga dessa porra. Dá-lhe, caralho. Toma. Ó que da hora. Eita porra. Tirei o ruim de geral. Agora eu preciso da minha lanterna. É pra ligar de novo. Beleza, agora eu consigo tirar o espírito do resto dos objetos. Toma! Tá achando que estão brincando com quem? Aqui é lá no Wake, filho. De novo? De novo. Toma. Falta só um ali, ó. Um cervo voador ali. Será que dá pra dar uns tiros daqui? Vou tentar descer lá e dar uns pipocos nele. Eita lá na puta. Aí dá pra passar aqui, ó. Corre, Alan, corre. Pelo amor de Deus, Alan, corre. Vai morrer, caralho. Beleza. Peguei o sinalizador. Fudeu. Fudeu. Ih, caralho, agora eu vou pra onde? Vai, cara, tira o ruim dos ursos. Boa. Fala que o pai não manja, tá brincando, né? Preciso da minha lanterna, caralho. Onde tá a porra da lanterna? Vou pegar o arquivo aqui. Bora ler o arquivo. Missão de Hartman. Hartman sabia que não era um criador. Não tinha ambições a esse respeito. Muito menos acabar com o resto dos artistas com os quais trabalhou. Esse doutor tá estranho mesmo. Será que dá pra abrir aqui? Não. E essa TV aqui? Bora ligar, eu te boto rolando. Oxi. Ó a propaganda. Toque o drift, caralho. NASCAR. Tô falando, dá pra assistir Toque Drift no jogo lá. Mas eu tenho que sair fora, pessoal. Preciso da minha lanterna. Deixa eu ver se dá pra entrar aqui. Não. Cara, fodeu. Eita porra. Dá pra sair aqui? Eita, cara. Fudeu, sai fora, sai fora. Correria, Alan. Senão a gente toma... Eita porra. Come here, né? Tá sinistro que é a parada. Abre aí, Barry. Abre o portão aí. Vai abrir o portão? Barry não tem uma luz. Beleza. Aleluia, Barry serviu pra alguma coisa? Eita porra, mano. Alguém me tira daqui. Ih, fodeu. Nem tinha visto essa porra aqui. Ih, caralho. Tiro ruim do bagulho, tiro ruim. Porra. Quero sair daqui. Pelo amor de Deus. Fudeu. Beleza. Falta mais algum? Tô ficando sem bateria, pessoal. Nada não, mas eu tô ficando sem. E tem café ali. Deixa eu ver se tem mais um objeto aqui. Ali. Tiro ruim dessa porra, caralho. Boa, preciso achar... Pera aí, eu vou pegar o café aqui, ó. Tomei café até agora. Será que dá pra entrar aqui? Eu vou tentar sair pro outro lado lá, que é mais... interessante. Tem uma luz lá, né? Siga a luz. Ah, pra tirar o ruim do portão aqui. Boa. Pega o sinalizador, cara. Aí, bateria, aleluia. Agora eu gostei. Eu vou carregar aqui um pouco. Beleza. Epa, eu ouvi um barulho aqui. Ih, cara, é um labirinto essa porra aqui. Aí fodeu. Caralho. Epa, mais bateria. Da hora. Munição. Vamos mais o que? Só isso. É jogador, né? Parecia alguma coisa. Tô falando. Toma. Tira. Ih, fudeu, caralho. Susto da porra. Caralho, velho. O maluco veio com sangue no olho. Tá susto do caralho. Peraí. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Don't trust me. É meu. Dá pra usar pedra pra pular, não? Pro outro lado? Tô gostando desse labirinto, não, beleza. Tem um arquivo aqui. Pra ver o arquivo. Beleza. Wake viu o cenário dos Outgods. Eu completei a parafernália viking que se empilhava na área. Rodeava um objeto central, o cenário completo, dotado de um impressionante sistema de som com todos os tipos de adornos. Esses arquivos são interessantes. Epa, tem bala aqui pra nós e bateria, caralho. E o ruim tá por aqui também. Isso aqui é foda. Quer ver se saiu alguma coisa daqui? Tá vindo correndo. Tô ouvindo. Tá ouvindo os passos? Falei. Toma. Eita porra, carrega logo agora não, caralho. Pra ser pego surpresa. Ih, cara, tem mais aqui. Solta o sinalizador. Só o sinalizador. Toma. Toma.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay. Okay in the...
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on! Oh, hey! It's on the corner! I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig! Here it is! Al, I found the key! Al, we gotta go! Get in the car! Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest...
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out! Lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry. When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But... to destroy them to get through. Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt his... I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice. A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking. The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm. The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness... I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Ah! Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? What are you? Ah! No! Don't!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. Where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will... This is what it's wanted all...
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim, and blonde with blue eyes. Maybe
Stay away from my door!
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Please, please, please!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm! See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff! They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job, what got you started? Was this one of your episodes?
Tonight's episode.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones, he explores the beginnings of music, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people. Hey, Joe, listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is getting ready. Oh, wow, is that? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
What? Wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. Honestly, isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another...
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the heady... The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this. Or maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going...
Oh, good going, Al!
Make sure he has his clothes on.
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single. Be careful, Al!
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. Can't talk about it.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing. The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome. Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh?
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. The record's probably just a little dusty, Al. Give it a little thump. I want to hear this song. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a
crazy bastard. I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
I'm coming! It's all right! I'm coming!
It was a crazy, drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice!
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Arma a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Bang, you talking to blank, I'm dedicated until I die. I'm on my own, all on my own. Yeah, let's go boom, bang,